that already from that, it's too much work for me to read. Like, I'm not gonna go through the time to try to find a difference. You can call it lazy, you can call it not doing your due diligence, but me having to do that extra work is already like, I'll go read somewhere else, right? That's how people think. The average time that someone spends on their website is like 3 seconds, right? So you give them any reason to have to think more than they have to see whether or not you're actually a good decision for them to keep on reading, not to reach out to you, not to book with you, but just to stay on your website a little bit longer. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not about to read all that, you know? And welcome back to another website review critique video. It's been a while since I last made one. So we're gonna go over 2 websites here today. It is DreesAutoDetailing.com and then DriveDetail.ca. Now remember, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not trying to just criticize and hate on them. They reached out to me. They asked if I can review their website. It's all in good spirit to be to critique their website and to help them improve their search rankings. So please don't leave a comment like, why is this guy so mean? He just puts people down. It's like, dude, stop being a little snowflake. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna do their website review. So this is me giving advice on how they can improve their search engine optimization, which is getting ranked on the first page of Google. And then also some conversion rate optimization, which is just a fancy word of saying, what can you do to change your website to get more people that click on your website to actually convert into a lead. And a lead is anyone that gives you a call, email, and inquires about your services. So let's go. Up first is Drees Detailing. I didn't really look at their website. I just briefly skipped through some pages. So we'll see how things look. Let me just go and click home right here. All right, so Drees. All right, so first things first. Again, so in the mind of me, I'm gonna say, now like the way you position your website is dependent on who you wanna attract as a customer, right? So if you're more of a maintenance wash, you're doing 10, 15 washes per day, that's, you're gonna write your copy and present your website different than someone that's going after just strictly interior cleanings. And if you're mobile versus shop versus both versus one or the other, like how you position your website is based on who you want to attract. So for instance, if I just wanted a $15 car wash and I'm here on a website and they have a beautiful, great website with great copy and great optimization, but they're offering a $1,500 paint correction service, then there is a disconnect, which isn't wrong. It's just based on how you position your website. You position your website based on who you want to attract to your business as a customer. So keep that in mind. So let's say that I am someone that wants a mobile job and an interior cleaning and a wash. Let's say that's the customer that I am, and I don't mind spending, on quality work if that price is justified based on the quality and value that they bring. So, okay, so I said I want mobile, deep interior cleaning, and then a wash. So it says, I'm on the home page here. It says, we're mobile, we come to you. Good. Mobile car detailing services in North Vancouver, specializing in interior detailing and more. Okay, so that does already answer my specific question. Now, one thing I would already just kind of, add here is that try to be a bit more, be more value punch with the, with your H1 here. So mobile car detailing services in North Vancouver. Yes, correct. That is optimized. It states what you do, but finesse it a bit more, right? Like this is your first word that someone's gonna read on your website. Like make it a good presentation. So spend another 10 minutes or so thinking of creative ways to have a more, benefit driven, value driven H1, your heading 1, to really attract the customer and say, okay, yeah, I'm in the right place. So on your homepage, I would probably put something more like, highly rated mobile car detailing services in North Vancouver, or, premium mobile car detailing services in North Vancouver. I would just finesse it a bit more to make it sound more just, value driven. What we offer. We understand the importance of maintaining the appearance and condition of your vehicle. Here at Drees Auto Detailing, we provide affordable, top quality service for all. Being a mobile auto detailing company allows us to service your vehicle at the comfort of your home. We specialize in interior detailing, but also have exterior services to get your vehicle looking brand new. We offer, so one thing, I'm gonna just stop right there. Again, it's the whole we, me, I. Meaning we, me, I, no one cares about you. They only care about themselves, right? So this is all talking about what you do, what you offer. And obviously it makes sense, like, well, yeah, duh, like I'm it's my website. I'm telling people what I do. And that's not what you need to focus on. So what am I as the customer asking? What question do I have in my head? And are you addressing those in the most efficient way possible per the copy that you have on your website? So if my question is, okay, do they come mobile? Are they reputable? Do they do good work? How expensive are they? Can I see their work? So it's like a lot of that is just me based. And not that that's wrong, right? Because you are describing what you do, but you can do minor adjustments to make this sound a lot better for the person reading it. So instead of saying, we understand the importance of maintaining the appearance and condition of your vehicle, you can easily switch a few words around and say something like, if maintaining your vehicle's appearance is important to you, then so on and so forth, right? So just switching a few words around to make it more you focused, they focused, meaning the person reading that website. Address them, because all this here is just talking about yourself. So finesse the copy a bit to say, hey, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about you. So what we offer here, how it works: book or request a quote. Request a quote. Okay, water and electricity access, near vehicle water access and electricity outlet is needed. We bring everything else. All we need is your keys. Technically you don't, because you just said you need water and electricity, and not well, you need a bit more than that. I'm just joking here though. We'll arrive, set up our equipment, and get your car keys to have access to your vehicle and start our process. Not bad. Testimonials. Instead of testimonials, I like using the word review. That's more of a common phrase for businesses here, like for our service business. So I'd like to see the word reviews. And again, finesse it a bit more. Check out what our customers are saying. Read our customer reviews. Don't just put testimonials. Like you can easily just put, here's what our customers have to say, and you can use that as the H2 instead of that. And then you don't need to have a subtext to that H2. If you have enough reviews, which I hope you do, I would make a separate page for your reviews, and then I would link it right there. So I don't care if you have 4 reviews, make a review specific page, add these 2 reviews, and then add a button here that says read more reviews, and then link that to your review page. Sorry if I'm talking fast, because I kind of want to get through and not bore everyone. Gallery, again, same thing. Like, don't just put gallery. Like, check out our work, view our work, look at our results. Like, be a bit more enticing. Like if you walk up to someone and you greet them, are you just like, hi? It's like, no, you're like, hey, how you doing? Carry that over to your website. Check out our work, look at our results, our progress, our process. Check out our whatever. You get what I'm saying though. Finesse the wording a bit to make it sound more conversational with the person. Our process. Learn the overall process that we take when detailing your vehicle. Step 1, garbage. On this one, I can see that it's interior focused, but this is not an interior focused page. This is your home page. So I would actually remove this and put this towards the service where it makes sense to put it here. I would not put this here on your home page. So overall, let me see how many words you have on your homepage. Let's see here, that word counter plus. You have 395. I'd like to see the homepage somewhere around 700 words. As far as North Vancouver, you're only using your primary city keyword once. I would like to see it at least, obviously the H1 is fine. I would like to see it at least 1 to 2 more times in your H2, and then 2 to 3 times in your body text, because right now you're only using it once. If we look up here to the page title, it says mobile car detailing services, North Vancouver, near me. That's not bad, but again, if you can finesse it a bit more, I would definitely do that, because it sounds very bland. And when you're creating a ton of pages, at some point it's gonna get bland, it's gonna get boring. I would not give you that excuse on your homepage, because your homepage is gonna be one of the most trafficked or visited pages on your website. So definitely spend more time creating a juicy, clickable, value-driven page title, because your homepage is one of the more important pages, because that's where a lot of the traffic will go through, and that's where you'll link a lot of your pages from there, so people can find out more information. So 100%. Do you have a services here? Okay, so you have your services here. What I would like to see is you create service pages. So you're gonna create a service for every page that you have, and then you'll link all those specific services, or at least the most popular or the ones that you can, on your homepage here. So that you could you need to think of your website as as a web, right? And everything has to be touching everything, meaning no page should ever stand on its own, right? You should never have a single island. You want to have everything interconnecting to each other. So whatever, like if you're mobile, right? Yeah, so your mobile service area pages, all your service pages, those should all be linked from your home page and not dispersed out, but kind of interlinked to all the other pages. Yeah, another big thing that you're definitely missing is your mobile service area pages. And by that, I mean, okay, of course you service North Vancouver. I'm not gonna act like I know what that is because that's in Canada and I am not in Canada. But let's go to maps here, right? And so this is North Vancouver. Now, do you service Lynn Creek? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing these words. I am not, I can barely speak English, let alone, pronounce these words. Dundarave, West Vancouver, where else is here? Like North Yate. Do you service those areas too? Because if you do, then you'd want to create a mobile service area page for each one of those locations. That's the biggest benefit between mobile detailing and shop base, is that with mobile detailing you can target multiple cities in your area because you go to the customer, whereas with a shop you are strictly confined to that geographic area because that's where your shop is at. So that is one huge advantage that mobile detailers have that not a lot of people capitalize on, is that you can target multiple areas in your city because you actually go out to them. So, I mean, think about it like this. Think about you have like a big footprint, right? You're like, you know what? Like, we're gonna grow. I'm gonna target everything, right? So, let's say like you actually come down here to this Vancouver area, and you could target, Vancouver, Burnaby. You could target Coquitlam. Like you could create a service area page for all these areas if you're mobile because you go to the customer. That is a huge, huge, huge benefit to a mobile detailing operation. Okay, I'll stop it there because I don't know how long this video is going. So now let's switch over to Mr. DriveDetail.ca, which is also in Canada. Okay, here is the homepage. It has a free mobile auto detailing experience in Montreal and Laval. Great. Okay, package and services. Let me click that. Okay, let's see here. I don't know how I feel about leading straight to the photos. It's a bit weird. See our work. So, okay, so, right, wait a second. Okay, so for instance, so I clicked from the home page to the packages and services, right? And then from here, you're showing your work, right? And then you say click our work, and then now I'm at a before and after page. Now, what I would like to actually see, and this is only applicable like if you're actually getting traffic and visitors to your website, because you can do everything that you want, but if you don't have the traffic, like nothing really works. But like instead of putting like see our work, I would like, for instance, I'm already seeing your work here on this page, so why take me to another page? So I would instead put like a request a quote button here and make it take you to a form or to the contact page. That way they can start the process of reaching out to you. But I'm not a fan of how you have it set up here where the photos are up here, because it gives me no context, right? Like if I go through these photos, like they're nice cars, but what context does this give me about your services, about your work, like about, I can tell that you're mobile, yes, but it's like there's no context in any of these photos. They're just clean cars at this point. It's like, was this an interior cleaning? Was this like just a basic wipe down? Was this a wash and wax? Was this paint correction? Was this polishing? Was this just a wash? Was this a headlight restoration? Like, what are these photos telling me? Not much other than, oh look, it's clean. From coupes to SUVs, we stand by every job we do. Again, that's more like catchphrasey. Like, here's a cool little line that we came up with. I would change this altogether. But what I would like to see more so is like you having a hero section, which is just above the fold. It's like the big thing that's in your face. So hero section. Let me just kind of quickly Google that. Let me click on something just to show you real quick. And it's this section right here. It's just the front face above the fold that just, it's boom in your face. So like this right here, that's your hero section. It's the H1, your subtext, your buttons, like that's your hero section. Here, you don't really have a hero section. You have a bunch of photos. I can't really tell that this is a button. And remember, most traffic is gonna come through the mobile webs, through their mobile phone. So like, actually, I'm gonna just condense it right here. So this is how it looks on your mobile device. Again, like it's not the greatest because like I wouldn't put the photos there. I would have a designated hero section with a clear defined value driven H1, and then maybe some subtext underneath it, and then a call to action right underneath it. I'm not a fan of how you have it set up. So let's continue looking as a mobile way. Advanced and Premier auto detailing packages come standard with. There's a big photo, pressure washer. Yeah, it's like this is, okay, let's see, differences between our Premier. Okay, so this one here, like differences between our Premier detail and Advanced detail will be marked with a check mark. It's like that already from that, it's too much work for me to read. Like I'm not gonna go through the time to try to find a difference. You can call it lazy, you can call it not doing your due diligence, but me having to do that extra work is already like, I'll go read somewhere else, right? That's how people think. The average time that someone spends on their website is like 3 seconds, right? So you give them any reason to have to think more than they have to see whether or not you're actually a good decision for them to keep on reading, not to reach out to you, not to book with you, but just to stay on your website a little bit longer. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not about to read all that, you know? So Premier detail package, interior detailing, dress interior, steam clean, shampoo carpets. Like it's kind of confusing what you're doing with the check mark thing. Like I understand what you're trying to do, but it's like I'm kind of going through a mental gymnastics of like, oh dang, like what's this, what's that. So instead, so I say here, schedule your Premier detail. I would actually have that on the hero section instead of on your like way down the website. Again, like if you want the person to take action on your website, you have to remove as much of the friction as you can in order for that to happen. So if they're like, okay, cool, let me fill out a form now. It's like, okay, do I click this button? Okay, I'm on another one. And then, oh, okay, here's where I click it. And then it takes you here. But instead, like, you need to have a call to action on your webpage at least 3 times. Like have a request a form or request a quote or whatever. Have that like 2 to 3 times on your webpage, on every page. So I would definitely move these photos, your gallery down, like just down somewhere here. I would create like an actual hero section and have a value driven H1 with some subtext and then a call to action saying request your quote now. Definitely change the color of that button because it's kind of hard to see. I would change it like red or orange or something that really pops out so they know that's the call to action button. I would definitely switch it up here. And let's see, do you have more? Is this only, yeah, so this is your only service page. So again, like I said in the last website, for every service that you offer, for most part, every service that you offer creates a service page for that service. And I know this, oh, actually, I don't know. Give me 1 second. How many words do you have here? You have 673. That's good, but you are mixing in like all your services. So for every service page or package page, whatever you want to do, however you set up your business, I'd like to see between 600 to 700 words of copy on there. So that's going to be like for your headlight restoration, your engine cleaning, your wash and wax, your premium wash, your paint correction, ceramic coating, scratch removal, interior cleaning, whatever, like smoke odor, whatever. Like I'd like to see between, and let's say like 550 to 700 words. On a lot of our pages, I'm pushing around 700 to 1,000 words per page, explaining the process, what it is, what is not, who it's for, why you need it, who it's best for, what it doesn't do, the reviews. Like there's a lot of information that I put on those pages. So I would definitely do that for every page. Like for instance, you have a ceramic coating page. So that's good because you already separated a ceramic coating, and now this specific page can try and rank for just the ceramic coating keywords. Enhance and protect. Is this a photo? I think this is a photo. Yeah, this is a photo here. So this is not open image in new tab. So if you see here, you have the photo, enhance and protect your investment with a hydrophobic ceramic coating. A photo is not indexable by website, right? So Google doesn't read those words. So this image here isn't doing you any justice. Again, go back to, you actually have to create a hero section with an H1, everything I just said. I'm not gonna repeat myself. But this photo here is not doing you any justice because it's not indexed, like Google can't read that image. So like I would have what you have here, like right here on your H1. Again, you have to create that hero section. That's gonna solve a lot of problems. Like for instance, here, get a free quote. Like it's right here, right? Like I can see it clearly. But again, most traffic comes to through a phone. So if I do this, look how far I have to scroll in order to find a get a quote button. You know, so you have to have that littered across every page, 2 to 3 to 4 times, depending on how long that page is. Like for instance, on pages on ours that has 1,000 words, I'm gonna put it like maybe 4 times because on the mobile device, they're gonna have to keep on scrolling in order to get to that call to action button. So good. Yeah, so let's see here, single step clear code correction. Yeah, again, so I would divvy up all those pages to like a paint correction page and a ceramic coating page. That way you can specifically target and really talk about that service, and specifically rank those pages for those keywords. Let's go to before and after. Again, you need to have that hero section. I'm not a fan of just putting an image here because, again, you just give a reason for anyone to be like, what is this? They're gonna click away. So you got to switch over to a hero section. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how this, like, it's a little confusing, to be honest. Let me know if it's kind of confusing to you guys, but the way it's set up, like, I understand I have to do this here, and it just looks kind of weird. I would not worry about putting text on the photos because the photo itself describes what's happening, right? If the photo is done right, the photo itself describes what's happening. And don't think it's like, you're not gonna get much SEO juice from putting a caption on a photo. So I would instead, like, like for us, I create a page for every gallery that we have. So for our full interior cleaning, there's a gallery. For our wash and wax, there's a gallery. For paint correction, there's a gallery. For engine cleaning, there's a gallery. For headlight restoration, there's a gallery. That way, if someone wants to see, like, hey, do they do headlight restoration? There's a specific page that they can click on. That's specifically just for headlight restorations. So I don't know how long this video is, so I'm gonna stop it right there. Hopefully you learned something. Let me know in the comment section down below if there is something that you would add towards that website or want to add any advice. Again, I'm not hating on anyone. This is the point of me critiquing and giving feedback to websites so that they can improve their websites. I know some people are like, oh, you sound so cocky. It's like, dude, I'm trying to help them out, like, it is what it is. So thanks for watching in. If you want me to review your website, send me an email. The way I choose these websites is there's no process to it. There's no like form I'm filling out or keeping track of. It's just like whenever I decide to make a website review video, I'll just go through my DMs or like I'll just scroll through my emails and be like, okay, where did I save one? And when I find one, I'm like, okay, there we go. I'll choose that one. So if you want to send me your website, send it to oscar@detailgroove.co and I'll just kind of add a tag to it. And then once I get to make another website, I just kind of briefly look through them, click on it, and that's why I choose one. So don't think that there's this big old spreadsheet that I'm tracking of like, okay, who have I done, who have not. It's pretty just on the whim. I choose a website. So thank you very much. Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to check the description box for the ultimate guide to start your detailing business, you can check out my other YouTube channel, the Proper Care channel. Or if you want to follow me on Instagram, all those links will be down below. Thank you very much, and I will see you on the next one.